who will be first this time? Let's see. Will it be Icon? I kind of feel like it might be Icon. It's not Icon who's first this time. Hello. I'm back trying it again. I had to wait that long for YouTube to be like, okay, you're chill. I did in the meantime call Icon and Colco. So, that was fun. I wasn't live for long. A certain company was mean to me. All because I had colorful makeup on. So you didn't miss anything, Maddie. Not much. Okay. I think these look relatively even. Now I feel like this one looks smaller again. No, not really. Okay. Maybe like this then. I need to get cardboard for the muzzle. I don't have cardboard in here. I was gonna make the muzzle out of foam. Colco advised me not to because she's really good at making masks, and even she said that she's never been able to successfully make one out of foam. So, I think we're gonna have to make one out of cardboard, which means I have to get up and go get cardboard. So, 1 second, I guess. I did finish the ears though while I was on the phone with Colco. Just a bit. It's a muffin box. This shall do. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Maddie, why are you asking that? You've been to literally hundreds of live streams where I've been in the bathroom. Why, how is that even a question for you? Okay, so how do I want to make this muzzle? Because I want to make it different than I normally do. I'm just gonna rip off like one of these top pieces, honestly. There we go. Now the goal is for this to look realistic to the picture. I want to do one of the muzzles where it has the little top part, it goes like that, and then it goes like this. But I'm not quite sure exactly how to do that, I'm not gonna lie. So like, here's that piece. But then this piece, I don't know. Trying to wait, I cut those pieces, didn't I? I did. I do have this piece. I want the muzzle. Do you guys think muzzles that like go downwards and then ends up covering like your whole face are cool, or the ones that are straight but then your chin shows? Because I feel like the ones that go down some and then your whole face is covered, rather than a piece of your chin sticking out under the muzzle, looks better. Personally, I feel like that looks better, so I want to make it like that. Okay. I don't know how to do this. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to make cat mask. Um, damn. Here are the ears though. I'm going to put wires in them so they can bendy. And I need to put stuff around the edges, but I'm kind of scared to do that because the last time I did that it didn't look good. So I'm scared. Okay. I know how I normally make muzzles, but I want to make a muzzle like this muzzle because it's like realistic, but I'd have to adjust it because this muzzle doesn't fit on this face like it should. You're hurting still. I thought you were frozen. I'm not. At least not on my end. Just goes like that. That would have to go there then. Okay, I'm gonna cut this piece off and go from there. I could. I could straight up just. But that's not. Okay, oh my gosh, do this the other way. Not a realistic muzzle, like, at all. Although I could do that. This piece isn't even long enough to do this. I could do this and then add this, that. Also, Doctor said no more coffee for you. Damn. That must suck for you. I don't like coffee. Coffee do not taste good. I'd rather my hot chocolate. Okay. I have this piece, which can be this piece, and go like that. I would need a piece that goes like this, rounds. I'm just gonna like eyeball a piece and try to do it. So it's like this, and then it needs a round like that, and the bottom of it needs to round as well. That looks bad, but like that, this, that, and this, and then wait, hold on. This might actually be decent. Wait a minute. That on like that. I'd put this piece here. It would kind of bend. And go that, and then this would go down. Icon! I'm thinking maybe I should just make a muzzle, how I normally make a muzzle. I don't know, I really want it kind of like this. But I can't even trace this because it doesn't fit on this mask properly for it to be a cool muzzle. What do I do? I put this piece on. That would be like that, that, and then round. I think that's not over. Wait, is it? Wait. Okay. Oh my gosh, imagine I made a mask that big. That'd be sick. That'd actually be like sick. Hi, Amy Twacky Wacky. Honestly, I might just do something like that, honestly. But then how would I do the front? That's the thing. If I did something like that. One, it's too long, but if I did something like that, how would I do the front? Wait, I could take like 2 squares and then glue them together and then put a thing on top and then kind of build foam around that, potentially. Maybe I'll do that. My hot glue gun's not turned on though. Cause like, my brain's like blanking. Which in that case maybe I could do foam. But I don't have a lot of big chunks, but it would be like that, that, and then... Okay, hold on. Wait a second. I'm getting ideas. It'd have to be like this. I make this a flatter edge and round it out. Yeah, it'd have to be that. And then do another one, and then do a piece like this. But then that's not really. Oh yeah, Amtrak, you've missed a lot. There have been some comments that me and Icon cannot re-say. Um, you've missed out on a lot of crazy people. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at the picture really quick. Be right back. Okay, so the muzzle literally looks in that picture exactly like this. So how can I make this but like adjust it so it can fit this? That's what I need to figure out. I don't actually have a pen, but I do have, where'd it go? I have an eyeliner pen that I was using because it's one that I don't use. Where'd it go? Chat, where'd it go? I need it. I just noticed I didn't cut one of the good ears, right? No, okay. There it is. Okay. So. Okay. So do this. And then round it off. And then this piece would be like that. And then it would have to be adjusted to the mask itself. Okay, I have a general like shape that we are going to try. Okay. That doesn't work. Okay, so if I did this instead, then I could. And then I could just like that, and then. Yeah, the chat and streams have been wild recently. Honestly, that's big enough to. Okay, let me see. This is how I normally make muzzles. It's like this. Obviously, this is way too small, but I do a muzzle like so. like so. It's like that. I can add another piece onto there. Then it'd be kind of like that, but bigger. Chat, why is this so hard? I could also do that where I do just a strip like that. I glue it on like this, and then that would get the pointier part of the snoot, so that could be good potentially. And then I could do like this. That. This should not be this difficult. It's all about like this, that, and then something over here. I could just glue on all these scraps of foam and then cut it to make it look nice. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make like my normal muzzle and then like out of foam potentially, or just other pieces of cardboard, change the shape of it. Hopefully this is big enough, this piece. Cut the excess off. Is it big enough? That's definitely big enough. Okay. Chat, I called with Icon and I heard Icon's voice. I'm special. I know what Icon sounds like now. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. So. Now my brain just freezing 12 million times. Okay, so basically I'm gonna do something, I think, like this. And to make that turn, this is too long. And then, okay, so I'm gonna have to fold this in the middle so I can make it match. I'm going to have to cut this because it's too long. And then I am going to this, that, and I'm going to make more little folds. Fold this so it's all bendable. That's still too long. That's definitely still too long. Well, is it? Yeah, because, yeah, if I'm gonna add a thing, then, yeah. Still too long. Okay, fold it back in the middle. cut more. That might have been too much. Oopsies. Hopefully it's okay. Get one thumb on him. Oof. That doesn't sound fun. Damn, that muzzle is still so long. But if I do what I normally do, it's going to be shorter anyway, which means, yes, I may have cut it too short. If I do that, fold this and this in. I need this to like fold back. So did that. That would be that like this. I feel like these should do that. These would be like that, and then do this. Fold this in. This. Do this. That, and then this would be there, and these would go like that. If I was doing that, I'd probably need slit there, slit here, so this can move freely, and that can be like that, and then this, and that could be like that, and then that, and this. Ah. Dang it, stop doing that. This would be like that then. Kind of, and then it could just go back to being like this, which might be better. Chat, I am struggle busting because I want this to look really nice. And it would look like that in the front. So, hold on, let me just see this in the mirror. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think this is okay. I think I can work with this, which means I have to turn the hot glue gun back on. I think I can work with this. think that I can. My brain stopped. This, that, and then I feel like this muzzle is really wide though, and I know that the design you made, Icon, is like the muzzle's not like wide. So how can counteract that by doing this, I suppose. Like that, actually. That might be a little better. That, this. Bam, 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 this. Bam, bam, bam. I think this is good. It may not bother you, but it's gonna bother me. I think like right here is good. I feel like. Wait, if I just creased that too much. There, right there. Warm enough. Kind of. I need another glue stick. You're pretty, thank you. Okay. go there. This is going here and here. Glue that in there. Glue right here. I don't have Roblox. I don't play Roblox. I'd have to have this wider for it to like go down, I think, how I want it to, because this is pretty straight. I wanted it to like... So maybe loosen that a little bit. Like this. Like this. So I'd have to loosen this to like there instead, and then I could okay, so I'm gonna loosen that a little bit. Can do that, which is how I want it. Put glue around here. Glue. Stick this on here like this. Curve that. Yes, like this, like this, like this. Yes, I think like this. That needs to be curved in. I feel like it still looks weird and that like the nose is bigger than it should be. Okay, now I'm going to glue this a strip here to connect the nose. Okay. I am making a new mask. Well, kind of already has that, so do I really need? Because if I just kind of fill this in, which is so close to the eye. Why did you do that? Move. You're supposed to be a bit down. Icon, this is not technically realistic to the nose your dog has. Okay, I'm going to put some glue right there to secure it from the inside. Okay. And as for the ears, I need to add stuff onto the ears. I need wire for the ears. Darker's getting up for me to go get wires for the ear. And about adding foam to these, I am scared. I'm scared to add foam to these. Where's my small scissors? These are not my small scissors, but they will do. No, it's not enough to go all around it. Well, does it really need to go all around it? Because that much is going to be showing. Would need to go from here to I guess it's enough. I don't know. Your service dog wants to talk to you. Or to me. Goodness. Hello there, service dog. This is a based off of picture of a dog that Icon drew. technically is good, but I feel like it should still be smaller, actually. That's pretty good, actually. That looks really good, actually. I have no idea how to fur this once this is on the... And now I have to make another one of these. Is this the piece I was using? No, because this is too chunky, right? Or was it? I suppose, I guess it was. Is it really? I guess. Sorry, I know I'm quiet. Just trying to focus on this. I think I could use like a little bit more shaving, but I do think that that is good. They're not gonna be even though. That's the sucky part. This one's thicker than this one actually. Whoops. Anyway. So, there is that. There's so many foam scraps all over my floor. I shouldn't need that for anything, but I guess I can keep these two. Oh. I'm slow. Wait, but how am I? Well, these ones are thicker, so I'm gonna. And those ones are shaped, and these are not. That's how I'm gonna know. Which ones are the right pieces? There's so much stuff on my floor. Goodness gracious. I just remembered I have food to cook. I should go cook my dinner. I'm hungry. Gotta clean this up first, though. Ow. I'm gonna have to like vacuum in here because there's so many little chunks. I'm just gonna put this all in here. That works. Just go in there. All of it just go in there. Except for the cardboard. I can't put the cardboard in there. And this can just stay in a pile right there. How about that? That works for me. Cardboard. Cardboard. We'll put you in a pile over here. These little scrappy scraps. That. Well, actually, that probably should be thrown away. It's not like it works very well. Here we go. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and end my food because I wanna go cook dinner. Dog hair in my mouth. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Go support my recent videos. I love you guys. Bye. My back hurts so bad.